G'day guys, welcome to the dreaded farmland, most overplayed map in history. But today we've got a pretty good match here with Greek and takkis and the German team who'll be facing against a Euro trash Curveogriss and a USA guy called Johnson on the USA team. So it's Australians versus the world now. It's in Greek when takkis hopefully should do well with their higher pings at 270 ms, 243 ms, just so I give you a bit of an excuse there in case you lose, guys, versus the 200 to 150 ms of Curveogriss and riechletier, who's hosting at 0 ms. So Takisakis is opting for that heal, sending a few guys there, also helping support Greek, which is a good play by Takis to go to the middle as well. But and Greek is also coming here to leaving this to cap one flag. So good play there. Standard farmland player basically moving guys mostly to the middle to cap it, and a nice MG in that position there. Looks like it's lagging a little bit already as Takisakis is moving to the middle. They may have a bit of trouble with the grenades here, but Riechletier Johnson has started to cap the middle. I'll give a bit of intro on the other players. Curveogriss is probably the, I guess, the player that has played the most games in the entire Men of War population, with about 2,900 something games, and Mr. Riechletier Johnson, who is an infantry predominant player, which may struggle in farmland, as farmland is infantry. It can be an infantry map, but it's a lot of straights on this map, as you can tell, where you can just sit a heavy tank or sit an AT gun and do a lot of damage, as the middle is still being capped by the USA team. Really needs be a bit more pressure from Greek, especially, and Takisakis. Greek is usually known for his fast landing, but he does actually do a fast landing attack on this side, putting guys on this stone wall, which is a very good play here, pushing up and forcing these troops to come out in the open, as the shotgun troops are running in with a grenade in their hand, rifles reloading. The Mauser gets up a shot, misses. This guy gets a point blank shot. The shotgun takes out this guy from really far, but that Mauser takes out shotgun. So nice push there by Greek. Some interesting shooting there as well, and a good position there. Stand a nice position there for probably most overplayed MG position in the game, because it's farmland, the most overplayed map in history, as here's Riechletier with an SMG. This flag's actually really good to attack here, because once you hold this area here, it's not too hard to actually attack it. You can actually camp rocket powers, camp flamers. Flamers can actually shoot over this hill and kill guys at the bottom. You can also camp light tanks, light anti-tanks, and any heavy tank or medium tank that comes here, you can just pop shoot them with APC around. So really easy flag to hold once you take it. So it's probably a good option for Curveogriss, which he is trying. No, Riechletier Johnson, which he's trying to come here, as Curveogriss is struggling versus Greek here. He's getting capped, sneaky capped by the Rifleman. Rifleman's at hold fire. Very good play by Greek, holding fire while he's capping that flag, putting a lot of pressure here, as here comes Luke here. That Luke has actually taken out the gunner, so the people who are holding the gun with the M3, and then run it over. This is typical lightning attacks by Greek here, and runs this over. He needs to really back up now. He's also known for his suicidal attacks. He needs to probably run another way, because there's guys all over here. He needs to get out of there really fast, but no. He's being a bit risky. He's staying in the same position. If I was Greek, I would definitely be out of there now, because the counter can be any moment. He needs to get out of there now. Um, Run, not reverse out. Just get the hell out. As if the other players were smart, they would have got a Steward by now. As the flag is now being recapped by the US there. So good attack there by Greek. And that definitely secured the middle point there with that Luke rush there, which took out that M3. Surprisingly, the M3 is the counter for that Luke that failed. So Greek needs to now maybe move this Luke a bit back here, maybe behind this hill area or behind this house here for the meantime, or maybe even move to another path here, because the counter is coming up this side, as you can see here. The Greyhound is not actually a hard counter for the Luke, as it can be penetrated by Luke, as Greek knows this and he's charging up, but no. Nice positioning here by Mr. Curveogriss. Does a bazooka to the Luke there. Always a good position to hide 80 guys behind the buildings here, as Takisakis has opted for a P3 and Greek is spamming infantry, so a bit strange here. Greek is using the infantry instead of using tanks, which Greek is known for the actual tank usage. As the Greyhound here is going to start pushing into middle and shooting everything. But Takkis is known for his AT rifle play. He should have one around the field. He usually does. Maybe it's on the left-hand side, on the western side. No AT rifles yet. A bit strange here. Takkis always has an AT rifle. Maybe because that P3 is unreeled. But this P3 can easily dispatch it. But it looks like it's getting stuck on the rocks here. He needs to move in fast. If he's got it on DC, he really needs to just get the AI. But nice AT grenade here by Greek. Takes out that Greyhound. So Greek doing pretty well on the kills here, 36 at the moment. Top scoring, but the USA team is on 7-0, so the Aussies do need to catch up with this flag taking here, as Curveogriss is pretty fast in recapping this point here and sending this half track here, which may have been towing an AT gun, because that P3 can easily take out that half track. So if it's a single half track buy, it probably wasn't a good buy, but it could have towed an AT gun there, which would have been a decent play, I guess, to get the AT gun in the field quickly. So Takkis might be able to take this out through the building. It's taking out one of the walls here, so it's only one wall stopping the kinetic energy of this, and there's the other part of the wall. So it should be the next shot here that might take it out, and it does indeed take it out. As Greek is now holding the center point. Curveogriss' infantry rushing. Nice aggressive use of infantry. It really doesn't matter if you lose maybe 3 guys in the assault there, as you still cap the flag. And if you lose the 3 guys, it's no big deal. Flag is definitely more important than 3 guys. As the 222 is shooting down these troops here. Watching this, a bazooka guy definitely around here still from before. Used to chat with M3 again. Another M3 buy here by Curveogriss. I wonder if Greek's going to be a bit suicidal again, because he knows AT bazooka there is there. He is being suicidal. Greek really should stop this. As here comes the bazooka, takes it out there as expected. Greek should have known that as Luke got hit by that bazooka before. So Greek, as of late, recently has been playing a bit more, I guess, smarter in his attacks. He's definitely a very good player, but he's known for his suicidal, lightning fast pattern, like Rommel-like charges, where he doesn't actually choose the right times like that particular time there. So I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe it's pretty late at night. Maybe it's the ping causing his frustration. But bad move there. But Greek's still in the high points there, so killing more units than others. Curveogriss is doing quite well in the centre as well. Riechletier Johnson hasn't made an impact on the field. He really should maybe start to push on this area here. There is an MG guarding it there, so maybe putting a flak 38 here, take out all these units, and then rush into here and grab that flag, and you can quite easily hold it once you grab this flag. Because Riechletier Johnson, I've seen him play last game, and he's actually a really good infantry charger. He just needs a bit of flak 38 support. There's a bit of teamwork there by Greek and Takkis there. There's the buys. Pack 41, not sure what the purpose of that is, as the P3 is out. This is only good for killing the light vehicles, and the P3's role is already doing that. So infantry is what they need at the moment, and maybe a flak 38, just something that can take out infantry and mow them down in the center to totally lock down this area from infantry at the moment, as there's no actual vehicles to kill. Or maybe even buy a pack 40, which can kill the crocs that will be approaching to counter this P3. So even thinking in advance maybe to get a pack 40. As Takkis did kill a few Brandenburgers of Greeks in the advanced position. I like Greek's play of coming in a bit closer to this stone wall. So pretty much in this area here, if he's holding this area, he can lock down the middle too. So it stops guys from the eastern front coming to middle as well. As Takkis has mowed down a bit of an assault here by Riechletier. And middle is now being capped by Riechletier Johnson. So needs to be a bit of pressure here, maybe even destroying the cover here, so the MGs might be able to do some of their work here from Takkis. As he's moving along, he's Willie's a Jeep, which won't do much with the MGs in cover, but being blocked now by this cover here. So lots of cover in this area which Takkis should destroy. P3 here, still moving around, should stay back for the meantime, just wait for an opportunity to kill a light vehicle, as something like an M1 or a croc will be down here any moment. As suspected, a croc has come here. So Greek should have a Brandenburger, maybe even try sneak some Brandenburgers down this line, or even wait here for the croc to come closer, because in a camping position, Brandenburger is pretty much invisible from anyone. As the Croc is coming here, as expected. A Brandenburger guy is here as well, so Greek needs to pay attention here. Brandenburger can really easily take him out now if he wants to, but he's going to get flamed out. Oh, he needs to DC this. He does DC it and hulls damage it. Nice play to Greek there. That was a crucial kill there. Definitely a priority target. When you see a Croc, you definitely want to put down everything and go, I'm going to control that Brandenburger now and take that out, which he did. Good play. And here comes the Hellcat. Not, I guess not a needed buy to be honest, because the Hellcat cannot really play much of a role other than to kill tanks, and that P3 is not really doing much damage, so there's no point. So once he kills that P3, if he does, that is, he'll be pretty much relegated to staying back here. The P3 can quite easily penetrate this at the 130 range, but this has a 150 range, which can quite easily take the P3 from max range as well. So if it keeps the distance, it can stay alive, but in its current role, it's not going to be supporting infantry at the moment. So at the moment, the German team, sorry, the USA team needs an infantry killer, such as a Bofors. Bofors somewhere here or here, just to clear the MGs off. Once the MGs are gone, you can run in there, or move it here, do the same thing, or even on the right-hand side, definitely bring a Bofors here, take out all these units camping, rush in there and camp AT guys here, Panzerfaust guys, Panzer Grenadiers. All tanks or all vehicles are pretty much dead. And the only place to assault this point is probably from here. If they assault from here, you'll get mowed down. Sandbag up here. MG, this flag is probably the best flag to take. Once you take it, you can hide here, pop out, shoot from the middle. So you're pretty much unshootable when you're here. You come out, keep shooting in the middle. So that is probably the best point in this map to cap if you can as the German team. As here is the Hellcat here, just staying there in a very precarious position. Even this pack 41 can take it out. A Stu is actually really effective versus these guys there. 150 range. It can't really penetrate the Stu 80 armor fronted. As here comes an assault by Riechletier Johnson here. Infantry dominated player at the moment. Sending an airborne squad. These MGs aren't really firing. I think this must be out of ammo firing since the start of the game. Takkis is moving it back probably to get a reload off the veteran sniper who's going to throw an ammo grenade, and then he's going to get a drop of ammo, and that MG is going to resupply. So Takkis is doing a bit of micromanagement there with his troops, but not in a very good moment as the assault is coming with the AA Maxim gun there, which is a decent buy at the moment as he does need some sort of infantry killer, but a Bofors is definitely the better buy as this cannot hope to penetrate much, but he can pin down the troops quite well. As the Hellcat here on the eastern side is coming out for some reason, but the Pack 41 is somewhere here too, unless it's been moved. No, it has been moved here. It's going to try to take out the Maxim AA. Takes out the Sandbag and the assault squad leader, and next shot does take out the AA, so good there. It can also come here and take out that Hellcat if it wants to. So here comes Greek here, running a squad full ball. That was pretty ambitious there by that Brandenburger. He could have quite easily sneaked through all the way. As they go to Curveogriss running away quickly as Greek has made some good inroads in this area here. Some nice pressure play by Greek on this flag. Not an actual easy point to attack as it's a flat ground here and they can quite easily take it back basically once you've taken it. But nevertheless, good point to pressure. It's a very even game, 11 to 10 so far, but on the kills the German team have been racking them up here, as you can see. Point-wise, the non-Aussies with their low ping aren't giving much of a challenge for these Aussies, but mind you, these are pretty much one of the pretty good Aussies on the Anzac Male community. Greek probably seeded 5th in this tournament and is actually still in the 1 versus 1 tournament, heading towards hopefully the finals maybe for him. Takkis got eliminated earlier before, but is definitely a good player in team games. As 1-on-1 he does lack the micro and lacking the attacking capability, but he's a very good defender. As here is the half-track here by Curveogriss. Not a good buy, especially because he knows the Pack 41 is there, so you've got to consider what's on the field, guys, especially because there's a Pack 41 here, plus a P3, plus lots of other things, as this M8 is in a good position now to take this Pack 41, but is very inaccurate and may not be able to take it now as it has moved. And Riechletier Johnson is mining in front of the squads here. What's going on? He's probably just showing these guys the American technology. We've got these awesome mines, but Not going to work there. There's a radio up by here by one of the USA team members. It is going to rain down on nothing. Maybe just a cover here. A little bit of cover. Takes out one rifleman. Not really, I guess, a goodbye at the moment because it's not needed at this stage. There's nothing to radio up. There's no big tanks, no big emplacements to radio up. There's just infantry sandbagged here, which won't do much damage here. As takkis is using the MGs all over the place. So there's one MG here, one MG here, another MG there, another MG here, somewhere here. 80 rifleman there. So he likes the special guys. So I like playing with takkis sometimes if he is in the middle flag because he does provide a solid defense. You can rely on it. Like if I was to hold middle, I'll basically send all my forces in without any cover or MGs. And if that fails, the line's broken. But takkis will always have backups of MGs here, there. So it's quite impossible to penetrate. But it's very slow and static, by the way, so you can't attack with those MGs. As the Pack 41, good play by Greek, in a good position to take out that Hellcat with its paper thin 15 armor. It's reloading now, can't shoot through this stone wall though. Maybe you could have drive through, pushed through that area here, knock down that sandbag. He needs to move it and knock it down and take another shot. He's revealing himself for no reason now. He's not going to penetrate this as it's side. He is definitely moving in to take a shot now, but a nice grenade here by Mr. Curveogriss. And the radio up is going to do the job, but Greek is going to just take one more shot before he dies, maybe? No, he's going to escape. I wouldn't have done that because he can't escape now. It's too late. Watch this Pack 41 die. Lose the deck. Never mind me. I lied as it escaped. Greek has managed to escape the jaws of death and get out of there as an M20 here. Not another goodbye here as the Pack 41 is on the field. It's going to quite easily take that out. And it does. And now maybe for the Hellcat. It's probably best to move here. It's not going to be able to shoot through these stone walls, as Curveogriss has noticed. Oh no, he hasn't noticed. He's moving in a bit further because it's fighting the P3 now. It's a 50-50 battle here, I presume. I think it's got the 130 range there. Takkis may be able to take it out still, I believe. And it does turret it there. As you can see, you do not want to get into the 130 range of the P3 as a Hellcat because you can kill it. Curveogriss is going for it here, but it's getting shot at by two guns here, the Pack 41 and the P3 here. I don't think it will end well for this Curveogriss guy. He's going to try playing tricky with the turret down. He's going to try to get a P3, and there it goes. takkis shoots it in front and blows it up. So 24-10, the German team is in the lead, and takkis proclaims the Hellcat sucks. Mind you, I think it does suck, but it's good at some things. And if you use it in the right way, at 150 range, it can be good versus the P3. But I think it's better to take out Panthers or Tigers at different rates. If you need a big tank destroyer to come quickly, the Hellcat is your man. As here's the 105 here, coming out to take out maybe that Pack 41. There's not much on the field for it to take out at this stage. It can still take it the 2-2 though, but not much here. The 105 is getting a bit close here for some reason. Not sure what it's doing. This P3 could track it and then maybe come by and take it in later. Did see a Pack 40 from the German team, which would have been quite useful, but I don't think they actually needed it, considering they've killed the Croc and killed the Hellcat. And now since the 105 is out, the Pack 40 is going to be in a bad position with the 105 on the field, as it does counter the 105. Greek is asking if he's going to get a Stug, but takkis has a lot of MP, it seems, that he can almost buy a Panther. So looking pretty good in their options here, the German team. They've killed a lot more, probably more than double actually, the USA team. So Curveogriss and riechletier is actually struggling to make an impact on the field here with 7 points so far. He needs an 80, I guess an infantry killer to be honest, because on this side here, there's actually no tanks. He can move at Bofors, bang, 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 capture that point basically. On this eastern point here, same situation actually. There's no infantry killers. They just need infantry killers to be honest. 2-2 here did get taken out though by that Hellcat probably. I think takkis is definitely CP capped with the amount of MGs. That's another downside of buying lots of MGs, is because you can get CP capped and you can't buy units to actually attack at point. But I do like how Man of War has different styles of play. Another Hellcat by Curveogriss. gets taken out by the side again. Takkis is just lining up those Hellcats and just shooting them at will. He's laughing and he's happy that he's doing that with his evil laugh there. Takkis is having a field day with the P3. Bad buys with Curveogriss, but also mainly bad usage of the tank because he needs to stay at max range versus the P3. P3 can almost as easily take out the Hellcat, probably easier to take out the Hellcat than to take out the P3 because the Hellcat's gun is less accurate than the P3 gun because of its higher power. As here is the M8 of Curveogriss still firing away at the enemy, not doing much damage actually as it's quite inaccurate, and that Pack 41 has been quite mobile by Greek. And as I said that, it had nearly a direct shot on it. As Greek is doing a good job pressuring this eastern point here, not allowing breathing space to Curveogriss. But he's using the Brandenburgers with the Panzerfaust to do that, which is not really good. He should be using that in a sneak hold fire position, so he can sneak through here, take out that 105. So those Brandenburgers do have stealth. You probably know this, but for those that don't, use those ones with the actual Panzerfaust to sneak through the lines. It does save games for Germans and is the most overpowered unit that they have. As he's still attacking here with the Brandenburgers. And a reinforcement squad here by Curveogriss. But Greek does have the sandbag line, has captured Curveogriss's line, using his sandbag against it. Two Panzerfaust guys here going to be shooting. Looking for the MG guys, the MG guy collapsed. No, he's coming in last. Doesn't seem like the MG guy's alive. No, there he is. So he needs the MG cover. Here comes the half track here, ready to counter. The Luke is ready for it and will be able to take it out very easily. As in the middle flag, whilst distracted, they successfully capped the middle. Good play there by the USA team. For some reason the Takkis score wasn't fine because they're all ducked down. Maybe because there's a sniper out here. Takkis needed to duck down as he's got his own sniper, maybe hunting their sniper. As middle now is being capped again. So a 4 cap here by the mighty Australian duo here. Gleek and Takkis, actually two different type of players here. I love how Men of War has different styles of play. Some styles of players are better than others in my opinion. But whatever works for you, because Takkis doesn't have very good micro and can't really move multiple units. So I guess a defensive play does suit him, suit his kind of play, and that's the way how he can play good. Greek is actually a very aggressive player and does to charge tanks but suicidally. So a good matchup between these two. Takkis can defend, Greek can attack. As it's 47 to 10 here. Takkis has 1,600 MP and 9 hero points. And Greek has 2,000 MP. My goodness, they haven't been losing any units whatsoever. Mind you, if you still have MP when the game loses, that means you're not doing enough. Unless you're absolutely raping the opponent, which I think they are absolutely doing at the moment. So I won't scold them for having that many MP at the moment because you can't really do much if you're not losing units. And that's the case this game. If you're losing the game and you've got damage MP, you're definitely doing something wrong. You're not making an impact on the game there at all. As the MC team taking a lot of shots and not dying here. It may even take out the Pack 41, which it's meant to counter. As this 105 Sherman is probably aiming at this P3. It should only aim at that AT gun for now. P3 just trying to take out an M16. I don't think it's tracked anymore, I think it's been repaired, so it can move into probably a more better position as two 105s. They could probably come up here, load an APC around, shoot it from here and penetrate that with an APC around quite easily. I think Takkis hasn't noticed that. Oh, it is out of fuel, that's why it hasn't moved. Wow, so he has been using it quite a lot to move to different flanks, so if it's out of fuel, good play by Takkis actually using the tank in different positions instead of camping. So playing a decent tank game here, Takkis. As a Stuart here coming against P3, may get a side shot here, which is good, but the Stuart needs to get into the 110 range and the P3 can take it out at the max 130 range. So not really, I guess, a good buy again by Curveogriss to counter that, as also a H here is on the field. P3 takes out the Stuart as expected. Stuart will be good in the urban environments where you can get close, as the Stuart has a faster reload rate, and the H takes out the 105 by Greek. Good play. So it's going to be a duck hunt now. Greek has totally routed the enemy on his side. Now since they've got this point, they can shoot at will all these emplacement guns, 105s, all going to die. It needs more infantry in this area now, as most of the infantry has been mowed down by that M16. This M16 is in some position where it's not getting killed. It just won't die. The H is frustrated. It's going to charge in to take it out. It does. Greek's frustration there pays off. He may run over his own gun there. No, he doesn't for some reason. That gun lives to fight another day. As he is exposing a side, a very risky play by Greek, but he probably doesn't care because he has about 2,500 MP by now. And Taki says he can afford a King Tiger soon. And bad luck for Greek. Not really bad luck, bad play by Greek, as that M1 has taken out that H there. Bad play, but I don't think Greek cares, really. As that P3 shoots at that H as well. So it frees up some manpower by Greek. I think he wants to go Panther maybe, or something heavier. Not too sure, but not much on the field so far in terms of reinforcements by the Curveogriss, the Spanish conquistador. And Greek here having good support here by the MGs of the Brandenburger squad. So, but he does need to try sneak guys in if I was Greek, because he's definitely got a clear range here. He can sneak all these Brandenburgers behind the lines and give it to spawn and just wait to see what they're spawning. If they spawn a super Pershing, just take it out and be the happiest man alive, basically. You can also use Brandenburgers to sneak in a cap it flag, because if you put one here, all fire, none of these guys will be able to see you. You can just ninja cap the flag, basically. As here's a 105 by Mr. USA Riechletier Johnson. Hasn't been making much impact on this battle. Maybe this map's not suited to his infantry play. He just doesn't probably know how to attack points in terms of the direct assault against MGs. You can't basically do that with infantry. You need an infantry killer. You need the Bofors, the M19, something to just mow down infantry, or even a sniper. Use a sniper to take out those MGs. As Greek wants some coffee and tea offering to someone. That's rather insulting, Greek. They're playing a game of their life here. They're trying to come back. Was that? I'm not sure if it was insulting or not. Maybe it's just being polite. Maybe he's just saying this game is just nothing's happening. He wants tea and coffee. It's too easy. But quite a mismatch at the moment. Maybe this is. But they are quite experienced players. Curveogriss having 3,000 games, and Riechletier Johnson probably about, I don't know, almost 500 games, I believe. 500, 400 games. As here comes a 105 here charging. The desperation, I think he's just giving up or something. Hits the concrete area, you can't actually run that over. Exposing its side, the H can easily take it in. The H just run in there, just run in there. Nothing's going to kill you. And the half track by Greek is playing a bit of chicken with that. Runs into it. Going to ram it again. Boom. And the direct shot there with a grenade here. Like, takes it out by takkis 80 support infantry. Nice distraction there by Greek. That's the first half-track ram of a 105 that I've seen. That doesn't work, by the way. But that's why it hasn't been much action. A Pershing has been bought by the USA team. Quite a funny thing there. A bit of a bad idea to save for a Pershing, especially when you're losing, because if you buy a Pershing, you won't have much in terms of infantry. And there's actually not much in terms of tanks to kill for that Pershing. That Pershing can kill the H, but no big deal if it dies. It's not actually doing much at the moment either. If he gets the Pershing, he definitely needs to follow it up with M19, where the M19 can bait tanks like these, because if the M19 is on the field, you have to kill it straight away, otherwise all your infantry is dead. But that Pershing being there, protecting the M19, anything you send to the Pershing will die. Sorry, anything you try to attack the M19 will struggle to face against the Pershing's gun. But maybe not this stage, because they do have a lot of FP and special points. So if I was on the USA team, I'd probably do that. M19 Bofors, shoot my way out of here. It's quite easy to recap. It's flat. Take these guys easily with the M19 or the Bofors. Run in their recap. Change your field of fire. Bofors here. Then maybe do the same thing over here. They just need infantry killers, to be honest. No such infantry killers on the field whatsoever, so you can't really do a shootout or charge points versus MGs all over the place. You need to snipe them or take them out with Bofors. And as the USA, that's really the only alternative. Either charge a half-track, bofers, or snipe them. Otherwise you can't really take out MGs in cover, and you need to take them out before you can advance. Or even charging a croc or some sort of tank. But the latter is much more safer and a bit more effective if you can protect those vehicles and emplacements with your tanks, because their tanks will definitely be hunting them. A lot of the game actually revolves, especially in flat maps, revolves around counters in terms of it actually revolves around countering the infantry killer, like the Flak 38, the Bofors, the 222. All those things need to be countered ASAP to actually survive the game. As Griegson's M20 delivered a present for Mr. Curveogriss to take. 94 to 10 doesn't look like the Euro Trash and the Yankee Doodle are going to come back to these Australian duo, Greek and Takkis. Greek doing a lot of ownage, as you can see in this game, and definitely has been the player of the game, pressuring this point all game. A few mistakes by him. He's not a perfect player, but is a great attacker of the game, and this is how probably up there as one of the most aggressive Australian players there are. So they're getting a taste of how the Aussies play. Attack, attack. There's no farmland camping bullshit here from the Australians. We're not going to camp back with artillery like the Russians or any public moves. We are the Australian Anzac Mal community, and we are going to attack you and charge and destroy everything in the sight. As Greek is also in the Australian Defence Force and is a tank commander, so he is calling upon his real life experience here to do his lightning blitzkrieg attacks there. So good game here by Greek and Takis. Bad luck to Curveogriss and riechletier. I hope you learn a bit from this game.